Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Devontae, aka Vaunt, coming to you live once again from the Red Room, here for another episode of Hashtag Imperial TV. Now, today we are going to be talking about reading because I used to read all the time when I was younger. And then, growing up, being a millennial, kind of being, the guinea pigs for the electronic age and all of that with all the social media and stuff like that, I kind of got away from reading because, everything digital became my life. So, yeah, today I will be, talking about the books that I have chosen to get me back into reading. And, before I get into those books, it's a couple things I need you to do. And you know what I need you to do? I need you to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that way you know everything that's going on here at Hashtag Imperial TV with me, the one and only DG. No, I ain't gonna get into all that. But yeah, so we about to get into this video. Okay, so like I said, I used to read all the time when I was younger. I mean, of course, reading is a part of school, but I actually did enjoy reading, and I just got away from it. But the books I've chosen to read to get me back into the swing of, sitting down with a good book are books that are really, really about life and, and the things you can do to, further enhance your life and, things of that nature. So the first book, I'm going to go in order of, when I actually received the books. So the first book that I have here is the book by Mr. Hill Harper, which is Letters to a Young Brother, Manifest Your Destiny. Now, I've had this book for some years now. My aunt bought it for me as a gift for it was for my high school graduation. And I've had this book forever. I've kept it for forever. I just never read it. And so I'm going to start with this one because this is the one that I've had the longest. And yeah, I need to read it and see what it's talking about. But yeah, so I'm going to start out with this one first. I've had this one for forever. So that's the first one. The next book is The Circle Maker. Now, I actually got this book from my job. And I have not read it. Just like I haven't read this one, but I have not read it, but I do want to read it, especially because on the cover it says praying circles around your biggest dreams and greatest fears, and I really feel like that's something I need to read, especially with doing the things I'm trying to do with my life and moving forward. So The Circle Maker, I will be reading this as well. This is by Mark Baderson. Yeah. If you follow me on like Facebook and stuff, I posted about I can get back into reading. So I just never did a video about it. Okay, so the next book that I have here is by the amazing Kiara Sheard Kelly, and it's her book that she just released, Big, Bold, and Beautiful. Now it does say owning the woman God made you to be, but I mean God is an all-encompassing God, and I feel like it still be a good read because I'm pretty sure there's something in there that men can take away from it as well. So I did get this book, and I remember her talking about it, and she was saying it was about manifesting your destiny and things of that nature as well. So I got this book. I love Kiki. Always been a big fan. Love her music. So I did want to support her. So I did get her book. But like I said, I do feel like it would be a good read as well. So yeah. So I'm going to be reading this one as well. And I'll be letting you guys know about each book as I read it. And lastly, but certainly not the least, I just got this book in the mail. It just dropped this week, and it is Checking In by Michelle Williams. Of course, if you are a fan of Michelle, she has her Checking In with Michelle podcast that she does. And yeah, so I got this book, and it's called How Getting Real About Depression Saved My Life and Can Save Yours. Checking In. Before you ask, no, I am not depressed. But I do feel like as human beings, especially in the world today, there are a lot of factors that play into our lives, and I feel like there are moments where we do have those little small moments of weakness or small moments of depression, and we may not necessarily know how to deal with it. And a big thing in the black community is, for whatever reason, black people do not believe in going to therapy. They feel like if you go to therapy, you're crazy. And I feel like that's really hurt us as a people, because I feel like we have a tendency to carry a lot of trauma in us, that we need to release, so that way the new generations that we're bringing up and that we're pouring into, they don't have to keep carrying the same family curses or generational traumas that we carry. I feel like there's a lot of things we don't talk about or get off our chest, and we walk around so angry all the time. So I got that book so that way, I can read about her journey and how she battled through her depression, which, it was very public. And I commend her for having the strength to write a book about it and take that, what some people would consider an embarrassing moment, turning into a life lesson. Like, me and my dad have this saying now that L's are not losses, they're lessons. So I feel like that was a big move for her to do, and I'm gonna read that, because maybe that can help me check some of the depressive thoughts that I have at times about my life not necessarily being where I want it to be, or love not necessarily being where I want it to be, and just everything. There are all types of things that can make us have little moments of weakness and self-doubt and little small bit of depression. But yeah, those are the books I'm going to be reading. So I'm going to call them out again. Let's say we have Michelle Williams checking in. How Getting Real About Depression Saved My Life and Can Save Yours. I have Kiara Shear, Big, Bold, and Beautiful. I have The Circle Maker, Praying Circles Around Your Biggest Dreams and Greatest Fears by Mark Batterson. And I also have Mr. Hill Harper, Letters to a Young Brother, Manifest Your Destiny. Now, there's another book. I don't have it here. I may get it for myself as well. But it's a book that I bought my mom for Mother's Day, and it was called 40 Days of Intentional Living. And it was a book I got her because she's furthering her walk with Christ, and I feel like it was the best gift I can get her, because it's like a journal / book. So it gives you different passages that are backed by scripture about different things. It's like grace and humility and peace and things like that nature. And it's like, so they have passages that are backed by scripture, and then they also have journal sections where you can write in, where you answer questions and stuff. Like I flipped through it when I was in the store, and the section about grace, it had like a little journal entry section that was asking, how are you going to intentionally live with grace today? So I may get that for myself as well. I feel like that'll be a good book for a lot of people to have. Like I said, it's a book / journal, so it's going to require you to do some work. It's not just a read and then keep going. You're going to read it and then you have to do some work as well. I can't remember who that book is by, but yeah, definitely check that book out as well. I got that one from Target. I'm not sure where my aunt got the Hill Harper book from, but I'm pretty sure you can get it off Amazon. I'm pretty sure you can get all these off Amazon. Like I said, this one was a gift. This was given to me by my job. And I actually ordered Kiara's and Michelle's book off Amazon. I did a pre-order. So, yeah. Get back into reading, guys. Further your mind. Get up out these cell phones. Get up off these tablets. As I sit on YouTube and say all of this. But get off of this, take a step back from the digital world and really, sit down with a good book and read. Reading never goes out of style. But that's all the time I have here today, you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing day, have an amazing night, whatever time you're watching this. And peace. Bye.